It is late in the Second Era, a time of war, as the empire of Tiber Septim sweeps through the kingdoms of Tamriel in a glorious bid for conquest. Septim is opposed on all sides, but never more fiercely than by Hammerfell, the ancestral home of the Redguards. The High King of Hammerfell, TESA II, resists the imperial invasions even as he sees other kingdoms crumble, until at last, without warning and surprisingly devoid of court treachery, death takes its full measure. With its High King dead, Hammerfell is crippled, plunging into a bloody civil war between the crowns, fighting for their homeland's continued sovereignty, and the forebears, who have finally accepted the Emperor's rule. The crowns, led by the heir to Facade, Prince Ator, are continually victorious, spilling the blood of the forebears across Hammerfell's sands. From his seat of power in the port city of Stros Makai, Prince Ator slowly reunites his father's unraveled kingdom. Feeling their impending defeat, the forebears sign a pact with the Emperor, allowing him to bring his armies in, crush the crowns, and rule Hammerfell as his own. Tiber Septim's armies prove too much for the proud Redguard crowns. Tiber Septim sends his best commander, Lord Richten, to Stros Makai to close the grip on Prince Ator and the crowns. The prince rallies his forces for one last stand. Knowing that Hammerfell's sovereignty is at stake, the crown forces match the might of the empire, meeting them in the harbor of Stros Makai for the final battle. The fighting is fierce. Lord Richten, having seen the prince's victories at sea before, decides to bring his last resource to the fore. The dragon, Nafali Lagas, proud jewel of the imperial crown. Ator commands his archers to ready their weapons, but is struck down himself by Richten's assassin, felled by an arrow whose poison spreads too fast. Ator's wizard attempts to save the prince, but the dragon ends his magic and the crown's hope for victory in a single fiery breath. Having conquered the crowns, the Emperor's forces claim rule over all of Hammerfell. Imperial garrisons are stationed at every city, and Richten himself is named provisional governor of Stros Makai. Months pass. The Redguards of Hammerfell, both crown and forebear, learn to live under the new imperial rule, and Tiber Septim extends his reach into the rest of Tamriel. It is only through fate that any of this will come to concern our hero, Cyrus, a Redguard who long ago left Hammerfell to wander the borderlands of the Empire.
Cyrus, eto forwakecher okodor.
Let's make this short, Sarathra. I've got work to do.
Sicho.
I leave with Duardine's men in an hour.
Renrigi intnor. Hoko o imperial ja. Iko po fam rotot velk.
You should know you got me the job.
Tragir. Sratra kol kotero to Hammerfell. Boshe in rot.
The seal is broken.
Sratra warregat.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Nuko Duadin. Sratra X Kyle.
Izara.
Rolita dek kaudor.
I need a ship.
To board the koi Sratra Nakovik Warabarashi.
Money, too.
Sri Duadin ja. Epako ja Srik. Pur Sratra Kadoaliter Beko.
We haven't spoken in 10 years. There was trouble.
Kakatar.
I killed her husband.
Hammerfell's prodigal son, Cyrus, returns to the province of his birth. He buys passage to the island of Stros Makai in the hopes of rescuing his sister, Izara.
Get below is what the pilot said to the wet-eared knaves before him.
The Restless League is claiming this cargo,
Said the other with cruel clarity.
Probably wouldn't make a difference if I told you I had no time for this.
This is about Redguard armor, boy. Stand aside.
Yes, a doubtful notion it is. Piracy and politics. But there you have it.
Never been much for politics. In my day, piracy was honest work.
Don't be a hero, boy.
Where's the money in that?
And yea, verily, by his bravery they were impressed for a scant few seconds.
さあ始まりましたエルダースクロールズアドベンチャーレッドガード。
バトルスパイアの翌年の1998年に発売されたで。
きっとバトルスパイアより良いゲームなんだろうな。
まずは設定をいじくってキー設定をするんや。
このゲーム、マウスを使わないようでキーボードのみで操作する模様。
時代設定は第2期後半。ダイバーセプティムがダムリエル統一を成し遂げる30年ほど前になっているで。
ESO を除けば唯一の第2期が設定のゲームですね。
主人公である傭兵のサイラスは、妹のイザーラが行方不明であるという手紙をもらい、ハンマーフェルの港湾都市ストロスマカイへ行くところから物語が始まる。
キーを変えるたびに男のうめき声を出すのをやめろ。
ほな行くで。
すごく操作しづらいです。
攻撃はマウスが使えないので、キーボードの E に設定。
カメラは移動キーを押すと勝手に動く感じ。
左上のろうそくが HP。
やったね。
スペースでジャンプ。
危ない。
ちなみに海にはサメがいて、降りると死ぬで。
この海賊どもはよくサメの餌にならずにここまで来ましたね。
しぶきとか上がらんから、いまいち迫力に欠ける戦闘やな。
音楽は前作のどれよりも最高だと思う。
やったぜ。
Cyrus! Captain, good to see you back in command.
Ah, please call me Brennan. You disposed of those ruffians so quickly, I had no time to retrieve my sword from my cabin.
That's so,
Look, over there. Let us move on before more show up.
このゲームはロードのノイズで定期的に耳を攻撃してくるで。
最悪なゲームだな。
I hope this letter finds your hands, friend. My latest travels have brought me to Stros Makai, and no one here has seen your sister for 3 months. I fear the worst. I feel obligated to stay for a few weeks. I'll be at the Dragon Tail Inn should you return. Tobias.
行方不明についての手紙は友達のトビアスから出されたみたい。
ほな、まずは指定された店に行こか。操作に慣れてなくて、ぎこちない動きになる。
あ、剣出しちゃった。え？
なんやあいつは。
遠兵でしょ。
早速目をつけられるな。
とりあえず陸に上がりましょう。
完全に手探りなので、システムもようわからんで。
よし。
さっきのやつが来たで。
いや、ちょっと待って。剣出しただけでしょ。いて。もう許さねえからな。
故郷へ帰って、早速犯罪を犯す男、サイラス。
畜生、なんだこの操作性は。
フェンシングみたいな戦闘やめろ。
やったね。
故郷へ帰って初めにやることが人を殺すこと。
悲しいな。
ほな、今回はここまでや。
次回から本格的にゲームを進めていきます。